What's up, y'all? I just finished back day. It's Wednesday. Wednesday is for back day. We got it in, man. Did not do cardio. Still got to do cardio. But it was a real good back day. We got a real good pump. Got it in. I'm feeling real good. So now it's off to, get the business taken care of. You know what I mean? Do all the boring stuff. But the gym is like the highlight for real. The gym is like the highlight of the day. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just like uh it's a little more monotonous, I'll say. The gym is just like, the gym can kind of become a comfort zone after a while. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you go in there with different objectives. Like, especially if you got gains already, you got nice gains. You can go in there and really just elevate your frequency, get your mind right before you start doing the things that, you don't necessarily want to do. Or the things that are a little bit slower in action, a little bit slower in intensity, you know? So, you got to prepare yourself for stuff like that. You got to prepare your mind for the things that you are going to be put through, especially as somebody that works for yourself. You got to have your mind in top tier. You can't have your frequency dropping. And when you feel it dropping, you have to immediately correct it. When you feel yourself being on the line, you have to immediately correct it. Like, I was in traffic this morning, and I just felt so much rage, and I was like, I just felt so unaligned. Like, my head started hurting. Like, it was just like my vision started getting like weird. Like, I just felt it. And once I got to the gym, I just sat in the parking lot for a little while. I turned on my manifestation music, and I just closed my eyes for at least 8 minutes and just relaxed, and just had to get my frequency back in line with the things I want. I had to get back aligned with what I wanted, because what I was feeling, I just felt like out of control inside. Like, I can feel it, and when you're aware of it, you can do something to change it. But when you're not aware of it, when you just feel like when it's a normal frequency for you to be on, where you're looking for chaos and you cussing people out on the road and stuff like that, that's some people's actual frequency that they stay on. So they don't even know that it's an actual problem. They don't realize it's a problem. They just think it's natural. And when you're like that, you got to understand the kind of things you're repelling. You're repelling the money you want. You're repelling the blessings you want. You're repelling all the good things in your day that you want, because of that rage you have, because of those emotions you have, those bad emotions you have towards another person or towards many different things throughout the entire day. Your day is shaped by those things. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I really had to just stop and collect myself, get myself together. And even when I went into the gym, I wasn't playing the music I usually play. Like, a lot more hardcore stuff I would play, but today I play more R&B, more dance music, just give myself a more higher, lighter spirits, but lifting heavy weight, you know what I'm saying? And it was very interesting. At the end of the workout, I did turn on a little more hardcore stuff towards the end. But during the majority of it, it's much lighter music, much lighthearted music, just to keep my frequency high, just to elevate it, just not to always be walking around like a big bully in the gym. Just walk around with like a kind heart, a clean heart. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could walk up to you and you just be, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Like, just, sometimes the hardcore stuff can kind of put you in a different mode. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you gotta be ready to elevate your frequency. You gotta be able to switch the state you're in and go into the state you want for the things you want. You have to be in that mindset for the things you want, because if you're not, again, you'll start repelling things. You'll start repelling the things that you actually want because of the state you're in. And you can switch states at any moment, but you got to know which state you're in. And that's where awareness comes in. Most of us are ignorant to what state we're in majority of the time. So if you can be conscious of the state you're in, if you can say, man, I'm just not aligned right now. I'm very impulsive. I need to switch this. What can I do? Put on a manifestation tape. Put on some soft, relaxing music. Just relax. Start visualizing the things you want. Just sit and relax for a second. Collect yourself. Get off the phone. Then you can rewire and get right back. But sometimes that's something you got to do throughout the entire day, because it doesn't just stay like that. You got to understand, this is something new for you. It doesn't just stay like that. It's going to go back to what's comfortable, which is the chaos, the rage. So again, put the tape back on, do the same thing. Put it back on, do the same thing. However long it takes for your neural pathway to rewire and for that to stick as your actual state. You got to continue to do that. So when you feel rage, you'll bounce back to happiness, relaxation. But if your common state is rage, when you're feeling happy, you're gonna go back to rage. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, always be prepared to rewire yourself. Always be prepared to switch your state at any moment. But you have to make sure you are aware of the things you're doing. It's all about consciousness. Most people are on autopilot. When you can be conscious of what you're doing, you can change what you're doing.